Defend yourself against DDoS attacks by hiding your true IP address with ExpressVPN, and visit my custom link expressvpn.com/ghilliemaster in the description to find out how you can get an extra 3 months free. Hey everyone, and welcome to another gtaonline video here on the channel. With the brand new event week, dispatch work has seen a pretty nice boost to its earnings, paying double money or 4 times money if you happen to have GTA+. So in this video, I'm going to discuss whether or not it's worth it to grind out these dispatch missions with the bonus, and also give a few tips and tricks along the way. So these missions normally pay $25,000, but with the double money, that is obviously boosted to $50,000. And with 4 times money NRP, that means you'll get paid $100K per mission. And the missions themselves are pretty simple. At most, they will take you just a few minutes to get done. So in general, you earn around $50K every 3 or so minutes. And even more so if you have GTA+, you earn $100,000 every 3 or so minutes for these missions during this week. The one downside to these missions, though, is that you have to own a police vehicle in order to start them, which is a pretty big expense if you don't have a ton of money. Because the way you start them is from the inside of the vehicle you get in and click the right analog stick. The good news though is that pretty much all of the police cars are on sale right now, and so your cheapest avenue to start these missions up is to go ahead and purchase the unmarked cruiser at $2,567,000. The park ranger is cheaper than that, but that one you unfortunately cannot start dispatch work from, so it's kind of useless. But if you do have GTA+, then you could just claim the free Canis Terminus Patrol, and that will work out just fine also. You don't even have to upgrade the vehicle at all too if you don't want to, because you aren't actually going to be using the police vehicle for the mission. You just need to have it out to start the dispatch work. Which I think is kind of a downside for these missions, that the police vehicle is only really used as a way to start them up, unlike the old vigilante missions of the older GTA games where you actually use the police car to do the missions. But that's a topic for another video, I'm not going to get into that here. Once the mission is started, you can just simply despawn the cop car and spawn in either an Oppressor Mark II, or what I prefer to do is just spawn the Sparrow in, because then you don't even have to worry about despawning the police vehicle in the first place. And then you travel to the mission and complete it, and then when the mission is over, you can just request the police car again through the interaction menu so you can start up another mission without having to call the mechanic. And because these missions take around 2 or so minutes to complete most of the time, it works out perfectly with your personal vehicle cooldown of 2 minutes. So if you call in any other personal vehicle when you start the mission, that 2-minute cooldown will pass during the mission, allowing you to call in your police car once again after the mission's over. And there really isn't any downtime here because the dispatch missions only have a cooldown of 1 minute, so by the time you request the police car again, you're only really waiting a few seconds before you're able to start up another mission. Now, I did say most of the missions are pretty quick. There is one in particular that I think you should just avoid, and that is the taco truck mission. If you get the location that is up north, you have to drive the taco truck all the way back to Vincent's lockup, and the taco truck is essentially just a different variant of the Boxville in terms of performance. It is horrible to drive, especially when you're going up hills. So if you get that mission, I highly recommend you to just find a new invite-only session and try again in the new lobby. I mean, we got rid of the Boxville cell mission for a reason. They're just painful to drive. So I'm not trying to have another mission where I have to drive a slow van across the map, especially while being chased down by enemies at the same time. If you do manage to get a city location for this mission, I guess it's not awful, but definitely skip out on the one that makes you go up north. To answer the question of are these missions worth it, if we do the math, with these missions taking an average of 3 minutes per mission, and then the 1 minute cooldown between them, that would mean a mission gets done every 4 minutes or so, but let's be a bit conservative and say that a mission is done every 5 minutes. That would mean you can earn yourself around $600,000 per hour, and if you have GTA+, you're looking at around $1.2 million per hour. Definitely the best way to go about it would be to have all of your passive businesses set up and running in the background while you also earn money from grinding dispatch missions as well. But if you're looking to make some money, I actually do think these missions are worth doing this week. And you honestly could be even faster than once every 5 minutes as well. Depending on the RNG you get, some of the missions you can do in like 2 to 3 minutes, maybe even less than that, which would just earn you more money in the end, faster than that $600K per hour. Let me know in the comments if you guys have been grinding out dispatch work, and if you have, how much money have you made so far? If you enjoyed the video or found it helpful, feel free to leave a like, as well as subscribe to my channel for more gtaonline content. I also want to give a huge shout out to all of my channel members for your support. If you'd like to become a member for some exclusive perks, you can either use the join button, or the link that's down in the description. And as always, thanks for watching, and have a great day.